Good morning, guys. Today, me, Stella-Rose and Joey are going pumpkin picking. Stella-Rose is just having her morning bottle, aren't you? And if anyone is wondering what the plaster is on her head, a week ago Stella-Rose had a little fall and she cut her head open. She got a couple of stitches, but just to make sure that the stitches don't get caught or anything, we put a little plaster on her head. But we should be able to take that off soon, shouldn't we? It's a very, very horrible experience, but it's fine. She's fine, and we got over it, didn't we? And you're a happy little girl, really. She's also had her vaccinations for travelling, so she's had a bit of a restless couple of days, but she's woke up in a reasonably good mood this morning. And like I say, we're going to go pumpkin picking today. If you're local to the Great Yarmouth area like myself, we're going to a place called Ha Ha Farm in Blowfield, and obviously I'll let you know how it goes and what we get up to. But she's in her lovely warm blanket at the moment, aren't you? You couldn't wait to have that on you. She's only got a long sleeve vest on because her sleeping bag at the moment is a 2.5 tog, which is a little bit warm, but we're just using the last of her nappies, which is now leaking through. So the other two sleeping bags are actually in the wash at the minute, which are the thinner ones. So yeah, we just have her in a long sleeve sleep suit and her sleeping bag, but obviously it's a bit chilly in the morning, so I put this nice blanket on her to keep you nice and toasty. And she's got some warm milk. She loves her morning milk. I know a lot of people said cut it out, but I will lead by Stella-Rose, and she loves her morning milk, so she can keep her milk until she doesn't want it anymore. Those of you that know, you know that I do like to give Stella-Rose a very varied diet, and she always has fruit, veg, salad every single day. She'll have some description of fruit, veg or salad, and her breakfast is never usually a cereal, and if it is, it isn't a sweet cereal. But because it is a pumpkin picking day, I am going to give her some of these. Joey's at most of these, to be honest with you, but these are from Lidl's. I don't know how much he paid because he bought them, but yeah, I thought I'd give Stella-Rose a handful of these this morning with some either banana, pear or orange. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know. This girl absolutely loves books. These particular books are from the library, but she does have a few books of her own that she likes. But yeah, you love books, don't you? Especially this one. This is like, If You're Happy and You Know It, and like loads of different nursery rhymes, and it shows you all the actions. This is obviously from the library, like I say, but she loves it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. So look, Stella-Rose has got her little pumpkin spice faces with some strawberries. You love strawberries, don't you? And she's got her wellies on for the first time. She looks quite fascinated by them when I put them on her foot. Look at her trying. Aww. There's a pumpkin, Stella-Rose. We can't take that one home. guys, so yeah, we had a absolutely lovely day at the pumpkin picking. It's a couple days later. I went to work yesterday and Stella-Rose is still playing with her pumpkins. Look, what you got, Stella-Rose? Show everybody your... Oh, you've broken it. Uh-oh. Well, she did have a stalk for this one, but it's came off. Show everybody the white one there that you've got. What's that one? This pumpkin's broken. Uh-oh. And look, she's still carrying her little white pumpkin around, bless her. So yeah, we had a really great day. Stella-Rose really enjoyed herself, as you can see. And it was just lovely to have a bit of family time without any worries. It was really, really nice. So when you're seeing this vlog, I thought I'd do a little bit of a touch base. I have mentioned in a couple of my cash stuffing videos that I was really thinking about my work situation for the travelling that I was doing. It just didn't seem feasible. I felt really, really guilty, to be honest with you, trying to explain to my boss how I felt, because I love my team. They've been very open and welcoming since I got there almost 3 years ago, and it felt like I was letting go and saying goodbye, but I've got to do what's right for my family, and I know that meant coming closer to home. So at the time of me filming this, nobody knows that I'm going back to my local store, but by the time you're seeing this, I reckon it's going to be out in the open. My boss kind of wants to know what's going on sort of ASAP, so he can plan his rota. My new boss wants to know what's going on ASAP, so he can plan his rotas, obviously. But I do want to speak to my new boss about availability and shifts, just sort of moving forward. I'd like to change what I was doing in the store that I'm currently in, just because I didn't think it was working and I didn't feel like it was the right choice for me. At the time I thought that's how it would work, but I just don't think that's working for me. And I'd like a little bit more variation in the long days that I do, and essentially early short days as well as late short days, because I think that will be just a little bit more flexible for me. And it actually means I'm going to be more flexible to the company. Uh-oh. Don't throw them, darling. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Now, I made the assumption, based on a previous conversation with the local area manager to me, that I would go back as a store assistant, just because there wouldn't be a position available for me as a manager. And that's why it took me so long to decide, because I felt like I was giving up on me if I moved to my local store, because all my development, all my progress is just out the window, and it didn't sit right with me. But I'd come round to the idea, I'd made a decision, I'm going to go back to my local store, I'm just going to step down, grin and bear it, and just accept that that's what I need to do for my family. But the strangest thing has happened. A dep is actually leaving the local store that I asked to go back to, which means there's a position available for me, which means I don't have to step down, on condition that my availability works well with the new store manager, who I've worked with before. He was there when I left the store 3 years ago, and also many years ago when I was like 17, 18, I'm now 33, 15 years ago. I actually used to work with this particular manager in a different company, so I know him really well, and he said I help him, he helped me, you know, and he knows I work hard, so we shouldn't have any issues. So I'm really, really pumped for that, because I was literally just adamant I'd have to just go as a store assistant, and part of me was like, that's fine, that's the decision I've made, let's just get on with it and see how things go. I could progress in the future maybe, but it's just what I need to do for my family. But I'm going to give the deputy management a try in the local store and see how I get on with the new availability that I'm hoping to have. With the additional 2 to 3 hours I was travelling every single day to and from work, that kind of frees me up for a little bit more hours at work, which obviously would be a help to the business, it'd be a help to my pocket, so it's a win-win. So yeah, after a lovely week off and a lot of worry about how that conversation was going to go, it all sort of worked out for the best. So I left it with my current store manager to speak with the area manager this end, and he spoke with his store manager, who I'd go back to, and I had to message the store manager and the area manager to the store I'm going back to But when I messaged them, my new boss just said, I've got some good news for you. And I am buzzing, because obviously I've worked hard to be where I am, and it would be a shame to throw it away, but at the same time I was doing what I thought was best for Stella-Rose. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and I'm going back to the store at the end of November. So that should be another new start. Quite scary because there's a lot of new faces in that store as well, but it gives me an opportunity to be the manager that I know I can be, whereas when I left there, I'd left there from becoming a store assistant to a deputy, and it's very hard to be the deputy you want to be at the store that you're progressing. So yeah, it was nice to go to a new store, and I think that's why I'm such a bittersweet feeling from the store that I'm coming from now. But yeah, it's worked out for the best, really. I know everything happens for a reason, and maybe I was meant to have that conversation so that this happened. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed the pumpkin picking. Stella-Rose is loving her little Peppa Pig. Well, actually, it's a rather large Peppa Pig, isn't it? Yeah, and I just wanted to touch base with you on that particular front, because I know I've made a few comments, and I thought it'd be nice to share that with you. And by the time you see this video, it'll definitely be out in the open, and people from my store will know, people from the store that I'm going to will probably know, and it will all be known knowledge. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.